The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy the show.
You know when you're actually talking to your friends and you realize you're supposed to be in a podcast with them? That's what happened.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, okay. I was literally talking to Mike on the phone, like, oh shit, we got a podcast.
I think we're supposed to be somewhere.
Yes.
That friend should have reminded you.
Yeah, maybe. But you know, it happens. It happens, right? It happens.
Oh, yeah. We're here now. We're ready.
Yes, indeed we are. Yeah.
We're here. The Ops. Brought to you by the United Front.
The Ops.
Tell a friend to go tell a friend to tell another friend. like Lady D said, welcome. I am one Mike. We got
Lady
D. No.
And I'm RG. And we're chilling.
Yeah. Yes, we here. We
are chilling.
We here.
Yep. I'm here, she's here, and he's here.
Indeed.
Right. We's here.
We's here.
Oh man. What we got on today?
Oh, today. All right. Lady D goes magna cum laude. Smartest person in the room. Indeed. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
One of us got some sense, and it's neither me nor Mike. But one of us on the show got
it was never me. Congratulations. Indeed.
We got Oregon wins the Big Ten title, and they're still number one in the country, which is dope. Big Ten all day. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets have landed themselves out of playoffs. You like what I did there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very creative.
Yes. And the Lions win another tough one in Green Bay. So we got a lot of stuff to kind of get to. We do.
Yes.
And tonight's topic, as I'm copying and pasting it in here, like I'm totally prepared and not prepared at the same time. Tonight's topic.
Sorry.
Episode 29. When is it time to retire in sports?
Mm.
And you know what? Just because I'm in an adventurous move, let's just take things in life. Because you know there's people at your job. There's people you see on TV that they should have retired a long time ago. So we're going to take this a step further. So sports life. When is it time to retire? So
you said in sports and in life. Okay.
Life.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes it's not your day.
When you say life, though, are you saying they should off themselves?
No.
I would never say that.
Oh, I know. I keyed.
Yeah, we never want to encourage somebody to do the opposite of breathing. We never want to do that.
No. We don't never want to guide somebody with a fork to the nearest side.
It's probably a good time to put that NAMI link up there.
Yes. You know what? Yes. If you do, and all jokes aside, because we are some jokesters, but we don't want y'all to wipe yourselves out. So, however, let's see, where's it at?
You never had that? No, I'm just playing.
So, all jokes aside, if you are, we joke about it, but seriously, if you are thinking about harming yourself, 988 is your friend. Make sure you tap in with those people. They will save you. They will save your life, or at least give you perspective so you can save yourself. Yes. That's what I mean, because a lot of people feel like they're not being heard. So to have an ear that's literally here to listen to you, big difference in the way things can go.
Facts.
And then after you get off the phone, go here. the National Alliance of Mental Health, NAMI.org. So after they get you off the ledge, go find somebody to keep you off the ledge. So make sure you do both of those. So
man.
Yes.
Yeah, the more you know, man. We try to class it up.
Start the show. Yeah.
Indeed.
Let's go.
Now that I've been an adult, let's go back to madness. Ready to start the show?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's go. are back. Thanks for pulling up. Big shout out to Joanne in the chat.
Yeah.
We see you. Appreciate you.
Hello. Welcome.
Let's see.
Yes.
What up to everybody in the Instagram side? Welcome to the show. This is gonna be an interactive one, folks. So we know everybody knows somebody that need to not be at work ever again. So
For various reasons.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lead anybody to the socket with a fork.
Indeed.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that, sir.
Might drop few hints in emails and stuff.
Yes.
Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So, Mike, how was your weekend email free, sir? We're not gonna talk about those emails.
No.
Hey,
No, but for real, I love all the people I work with now. I really do. You know. But
you say for now. Wait, pause. Hold on.
Believe
Say for now, dog.
I'm talking.
Don't
I'm saying
entertain that.
all the people that I work with right now, I love dearly.
Yeah, because you said for now. I'm like, wait a minute.
Good.
I didn't mean for now, like right now. I only love no.
At the present moment.
At the present job that I'm at, yeah, everybody's pretty cool.
I don't. Okay.
You should be able to speak Mike by now.
But it's funnier when I just analyze it, then he goes into backpedaling. I know what he's saying, but it's funnier when I say, "Are you really trying to say this?" Because I know he's going to explain it.
Because this bike has no brakes, so yeah, just as fast as I can forward pedal, I can back pedal just as fast.
Indeed, he's a master.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, so my weekend was excellent, man. We celebrated Aya's birthday. We're gonna celebrate tomorrow.
Oh man,
happy birthday! Happy birthday, Aya.
Wait, how old is she now?
11.
Oh man, shout out.
11. All right.
Yeah, closer.
Big shout out to Aya, friend of the show, the queen herself.
Yeah, turning. She's the reason. Sometimes I guess the hair is turning a little gray because I got chased behind an 11-year-old now.
That's right. Right.
Children will do that for you.
Oh man, you know what's so funny though? Just watching her grow in a way where. And I'm not even talking about growing as far as like becoming who she is. That's beautiful too. But her trash talking is on a whole nother level. Like it's beyond, like it's on a level between, like it's a little bit above me, but right there at Uncle B.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's becoming aggravated, but it's so cool though, because it's like, okay, she got a little, some of the stuff that like we play Uno a lot, right?
Precious Johnson in the building. Mr. Johnson, what it do?
So we play Uno, and like we play the first to five wins. What makes it so funny is the first couple of nights she beat me, and she told me to go ahead and sleep on them L's.
Oh, I love it. Yes. Don't tell me she didn't learn that from you. Don't tell me she didn't learn that from you now.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I didn't have a hand in it, but it's just funny because like I'll call her garbage and like we'll be playing basketball. I'll call her garbage
Indeed. Happy birthday, Aya.
Yeah, happy birthday, Aya. And she called me like garbage dumpster juice. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's always
a little extra spin on it.
Yeah, very creative. So I love that I love that she has some of my competitive nature.
So,
you know what I just heard from that interaction, and it's great that you don't let your child win just so they can win. You actually have to win. There are people that do that. They let their kid win, and then when they get out there in life, they don't understand why they're not winning.
Now, basketball is a little different. I'm trying to build her up before I break her down, right?
Well,
you have to, because we'll play to 20. So she'll over like 16. I'll have like 2, and then I start making my comeback. I haven't won yet though, but I just make it entertaining. Make it
right.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's hilarious.
I get it. You're getting her ready to throw salt in the wound later.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm gonna, when she gets older, the competition will get a lot more
aggressive,
more competitive. Yeah.
So, I have one question for you. So when she get really good, you're gonna quit playing her in basketball, aren't you?
I'm probably gonna have to. I mean, I'm probably gonna be about 95 or something like that. when she gets good.
45.
Oh.
So we got a couple.
Hey, I'm already at 45. What you say?
Oh, you like what I did there?
I see.
That's funny.
But yeah, we enjoyed. We went out to dinner, celebrated her birthday, and then Sunday we went to a place called Launch, where she got to jump around, do flips, and play dodgeball.
All right,
okay. That was pretty cool. But yeah, that was my weekend.
Nice.
Oh, and that's usual. I hooped on Sunday.
All right, dope.
Lady D, athletics up. Well, I had a visit from the guru this weekend.
Okay. Oh,
RG. Taught me some more about StreamYard and stuff. I wrote some of it down, and I might have to ask him some questions later because I didn't write some of it down. But
okay,
never do. But
I did what I could.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. So you can expect the show from me coming up soon.
I heard
February.
Dope.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
What's the premise? Can we talk about the premise of it or anything?
Sure. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't want to take away from the ops, but
no.
This is what we do.
I mean, no, you're not the ops.
Yeah, this is what we do.
So it's going to be called Tea and Herbalism. Okay. So I'll be featuring a tea that day that I'm drinking. Share that with the audience and talk about herb for that day.
Now, would that be?
I know a lot about herbalism, so
creating yourself, like you'll be showing them how to make the tea or mix the tea or anything like that, or
well, I may show them that, but it's basically be about like featuring an herb and tell them about that herb, how they can use it in their life.
Oh,
so it's like education, okay?
Yeah, education, and maybe some mixtures of different herbal medicines so they can learn about an herb and then know how to make it into a medicine to help themselves and their family.
Okay.
Dope. Okay. She's trying to get us healthy out here.
I know.
So she said instead of drinking on every show, Royal, drink herbal tea. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try that one day.
I did not say that. No judgment. But okay.
I said I'm gonna try it one day, not 2 days, but one day.
I'm just
one day.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Lady G facial expression changed. I was like, "What I say this time?"
But no. I mean, facts. You could. I mean, hot toddies is tea with a little bit of brandy or rum in it. So
yes. I use
it has its place.
Yes, it does.
And we do use vodka to make tinctures. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm well versed in vodka. Sam's Club vodka. Shout out. Summertime treat.
RG with his creations, the Sam's Club. OJ.
Oh my God.
Okay, we'll have to talk about that later. I like to hear about it.
One of the best vodkas you can buy for under $20. Shout out to Sam's Club vodka. For real.
Quite the mix.
Nice.
Quite the mix.
All right. I guess it's my turn. This weekend was a little bit busy. Okay. Friday was kind of chill, just kind of kick back a little bit. Watch the actual TV on Friday night, which is odd for me. Wasn't a lot of football on, so I watched TV and just kind of start playing Guitar Hero again. Oddly enough, I broke out the Xbox 360 and I started playing Guitar Hero again, and my fingers hurt like hell, but I enjoy it.
I'm gonna take credit for that because I think a few shows ago, I thought you said Guitar Hero when you actually didn't.
You know what? You probably put
Guitar Hero again.
Yeah, probably so. Subliminals, because I was just like, and you know what's bad when you play too many video games? I was in the car and I heard a song from Guitar Hero, and my fingers start doing the red, yellow, and green, and I was like, oh damn! And I was just like, I
gotta win.
Yes, trying to get 100%, trying to get 100% on Kiss. Yes. So definitely.
I like Kiss.
Which one did I have? I didn't have Kiss. I had dang, I can't remember.
They got one called Legend of Rock, and they had a bunch of old classic rock, which is probably my favorite one of all of them.
Oh, nice.
I can't remember which one I had, but I loved it. Yeah, it'll come back.
So what you do? Sell the game back, Mike, and that's why you can't remember what it was. You sold the game back, and that's why you can't remember what it was.
No, I didn't sell it. I think it's I don't have the guitar no more. That actually.
Okay. A little off topic. Some people at work were talking about games they had, and they the kids got mad because they gave away like Nintendo 64 games that are now like worth $100 a game or something or more. because they're classics. I'm like, oh wow, okay.
Well, actually, listen to me now. If you have any old games, they're probably worth money. I've done it twice where one year I took a bunch of my old games and I walked out the store with a PS4 and 5 games. Brand new.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the system didn't even have work. So, yeah, if your old games are just sitting there, you don't plan on playing them, trade them sons of guns in, get you some dough, or get you something new to play. Because
I'm going to be the flip side to RG, because me and him have had this conversation before. I'm such a nostalgic, like, kickback person. Yeah. Like, I enjoy keeping anything that I bought as far as like games and things.
I respect it.
That makes sense.
I still have like my PlayStation. I think it's PlayStation 2 games up there, and some Xbox games, the first generation that dropped, and things of that nature. Ninja game thing, and I got so many games. In that matter, that I just became a collector, so it's hard for me to trade the games in because a lot of the games that I do want to trade in, they're not going to give me the value for which I paid for.
Right.
But it's more so just to keep around. So when I'm 85 years old or whatever, we can talk. I can show Aya's kids like, hey, look at these. This is what I used to play. They're like, that's garbage, Grandpa. I'm like,
right.
Okay.
Or Mike, you could create an eBay account and sell them for the value you think it's worth, and people will pay you for it.
Yes, because for Mike's retirement plan, he's going to need a lot of liquid capital. So
we'll talk about more of that after the show.
Okay. You like we're telling my secrets.
Right. He's going to need a lot of cash for his retirement plan. So yeah, that might be he might be pointing ahead, sir. I see you.
There's going to be a lot of Bobby Brown packages being dropped. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
God. So let's see what we got here. We got a little bit of college football. We got pro football always, and then it's a free for all, folks. You got any particular sport you want to talk about? Because the NBA is kind of not really popping. It's cool, but it's not really.
It's picking up, but it usually gets really going around Christmas break.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, for sports fans, Christmas is going to be lit because there's football and NBA on Christmas Day for the first time in forever.
Crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
You said football and what?
And basketball. Usually it's just basketball on Christmas Day, but it's going to be football and basketball on Christmas Day. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a pretty decent football day pretty decent sports day for Christmas Day, actually.
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Looking forward to good food, watching Aya open her gifts and things of that nature, and
that's nice.
Watching sports.
I'll be working because I seen it end up working on most holidays, but I'm not mad.
Oh yeah, that's at double time. Hell yeah.
See, that's why you heard my thoughts, right? I didn't say it, but you heard
what I was signed up for it. Like, hey,
no, I didn't. I have signed up for the holiday, but this time I did.
You did? Okay.
She's like Santa Claus comes in the form of a check after Christmas.
Right.
Merry Christmas.
Right. And it's my oldest son's birthday too, Christmas.
Oh, shout out. Happy belated. All right. So since we got football, I guess we'll start with football.
Oh, that's a good idea. Start with football.
Football sounds like
or football. And then there's football. Yeah.
Yeah, especially that football. So let's run it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yep, we talked about it at the top of the show. Oregon is the number one team in the country. They are going to have a bye for the first weekend of the playoffs, which is very dope. Yeah. Michigan is actually going to get the run back with Alabama. They're not playing. They're playing a bowl game, but they're not playing for the national championship.
No, right.
And I forgot who Georgia was playing. So we got some really good games for the college playoff. Okay. So it's going to be pretty lit this year.
I'm sorry, I got a question.
Ma'am.
Did you say Oregon?
Yeah, Oregon. The Mighty Ducks of Oregon are the number one team in football. Yeah, I just said
Oregon.
Oregon, tomato. Let's call the whole thing.
I'm sorry, I just was thrown off.
Just like some people say Louisville, and some people say
Louisville. Okay. I can live with it then. I was just thinking about organs in the body, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I would like to talk to somebody.
Oregon. I did say that hella fast. You're right.
Carry on.
But I would like to hear somebody from Oregon to say
it.
Yeah.
It's probably it's probably gonna be different there too. Yeah. Okay, I digress. I apologize.
No, that's cool.
Carry on, sir.
No. Correction is a part of growth. So instead of me saying Oregon State, I say Oregon State. So I gotta get.
I'm happy. I'm just here.
I'm just here. I say that all the time, Monday through Friday. Okay, this is supposed to be the good part of your day, Missy.
It is a good day. I'm happy. I get to hang out with you guys.
I'm Royal. This is Mike with chopped liver, and she's just here. Thanks. Thanks, buddy.
See, Oregon liver. I think you did that on purpose.
No, I didn't, but it makes for funny content. So another thing that I'm super excited about is Colorado back in the top 25. They are 23 in the nation. Okay. So big shout out to Dion for making the top 25 and end of the season strong. Okay. So
it's a big talk about Shedeur Sanders going to the Raiders as the first pick in the NFL draft. Just some talk.
It's nice. I feel sorry for him because he got to go to the team that sucked before he can actually, get to the good team. So,
but you know what? With that being said, I always feel like it's always better to go to a team that really wants you. And it really seemed like when they were on the side, I forgot what game he was at, but the owner was talking to him and like, this is your home. That was kind of like, that was fairly welcoming. So I feel like even if the team sucks, hopefully, there's some genuine, feeling there that we really do want you there. And I felt like that'll make your transition into the NFL that much easier.
Yeah. No,
I'd rather lose with people that love me than lose with people that can't stand,
There are some asterisks, sir. Because ask Caleb Williams how he feels about that Bears trade right now. He's a little tight. So
okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's all right. You're gonna be all right, Caleb. You're gonna be all right. I think you'll go quarterback. You just happen to be on the Bears.
I think the Bears are gonna be good in the next couple of years.
Yeah, once they get rid of that coach, they'd be good.
Oh, they already they fired him.
Yeah, I'm just talking about, but that guy that they have in his place, he ain't gonna be the coach, bro. After what I seen this weekend, he ain't the coach.
He's just an intern or something.
Yeah, we're gonna call him an interim.
Okay.
Yes. Just there to hold the seat, keep the seat warm.
He the donut. You know how you change the tire into the donut? He the donut. They just got to get him on there to get you the crib. So.
Oh no!
I don't know much about him, so I'm hoping, maybe this opens up for him to get an opportunity to coach somewhere else. The Bears just not it.
Bro, they got to be 38-13. He ain't gonna be there next year as the coach, bro.
No. I know that, but I just hope that maybe he can show that he does have some kind of coaching pedigree in him. So that he can move on and get a job.
Yeah. Okay. So
at a better organization type thing. Yeah.
All right, there. All right. I respect it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
see, I come a long way from y'all having to put up that hotline.
That was just like a few minutes ago. But okay.
We're only 20 minutes into the show, Mike. The banner still stands, sir.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We gonna help.
Bam, there it is. Hotline.org.
We gonna help.
They help gamblers and all that. Just saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I haven't gambled in a while.
Okay, and then when you say that, this website right here, you get all it.
It's like we ready.
Oh, when you're delusional, huh? When I'm delusional, that's what you say.
Oh my God.
Some people can't, sir. Some people can't.
Sip my coffee.
I'll do that.
So, sir, I want to ask you a question. What's the best game of the weekend that stood in your mind, sir?
The Rams versus the Bills. But before I get into that,
yes, sir.
I have to tell something. I have to say something to Archie.
Oh, how bad is it? What did I do?
Listening.
This ain't even a petty bill. Well, maybe it is for him. But anyway, to him it might be, but it's not.
I feel like I need snacks.
For years, on years.
Mm-hmm.
This guy has been talking about the game that Kirk Cousins does not have. You know, and I've been defending this guy. But after watching yesterday's game, because it was around 3:00 when I decided to make a phone call. And I said, Self, let's call RG. I don't care how busy he is on a Sunday afternoon. Matter of fact, I think it was right before he was doing his tutoring session with Lady D. I say tutoring session because it's almost like she already knows what she's doing.
Right.
You know, making sure that, you know, we're giving her a couple of tools that she needs to spark up. But anyway, the conversation was about Kirk Cousins. And I just, you know, the game yesterday had me scratching my head for two reasons. One, he's throwing interceptions that I expect rookies to throw. When you're a seasoned vet, I don't understand how do you make these mental mistakes? And I'm not talking about throwing picks where, I didn't see the guy there type of interceptions. Right. Just interceptions where you're supposed to throw the ball away. That
like
kind
triple
of stuff.
Coverage.
Yeah, but it was a ridiculous interception. Then to find out that he leads the league in interceptions and fumbles, it's like, dog, what is your word? But they're arguing, like I listen to ESPN, they're arguing about if Burrows is the reason why Cincinnati has the record that they have. But like nobody's talking about Kirk Cousins, and he leads the league in interceptions and turnovers. He's the reason why his team is losing.
Thank you. But you know why, right? Kirk Cousins is like the best feel-good story in football, right? Because he had that debilitating injury when he was in Washington. And I respect that because he could have easily retired and like never came back to football, but he did. Then they gave him a max contract, which I'm like, what drugs are you guys smoking? Because we're watching two different football games. But drugs, got it.
No. What I was about to say is maybe you stayed too long. But anyway, I digress.
Yes.
We'll get that when we get to the topic.
Mm-hmm.
No, but look, talk. He is
he's not a horrible quarterback.
Quarterback, he's not a starter. And I've never thought he was a starter, but he keeps getting max deals. So what do I know about football?
Well, you know what? Like with max deals, it's all on the market more so than it is the talent. You only got so many quarterbacks in the league. So and when Kirk Cousins is on fire, he's a decent quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of teams that don't even have a decent quarterback, so you have to pay him up to what the market calls for, or you got to play a rookie. So,
you mean like the Jets? Got it.
Well, yeah, they got Aaron Rodgers. What's wrong with
him? The Jets? Like the Jets.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're just not doing too well. And then you got the Giants who paid Daniel Jones all that money and then just let him go.
But he quit. He was like, no. Remember, he quit.
Yeah, but they put him like fifth string. I don't know what was it, like special teams or something. But
okay, so can we just have this conversation?
Yeah,
they didn't fire you, but no matter whether you starting or you sitting back there reading the paper, they still owe you millions of dollars.
Right?
Why are you quitting your job, sir? Go to work.
Because I can go somewhere else and play the game that I love. That's what I think.
And you'll get there. But until then, sit your butt down and get paid to read the paper and go to practice.
Look, I'm getting paid by them, and I'm eventually going to get paid by this other team as well. So,
you know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, double the money. Lady did.
Yeah, so you're saying that instead of him just sitting there and getting paid and having to work out and be ready like the rest of them, go where he can actually play.
Well,
because they still got to pay him regardless.
He's still coming off the bench, but he's a backup and not like put all the way down on the totem pole before. Because it's like two other quarterbacks that have come in before him. Well, one other quarterback.
Oh, he's like third string, just waiting there.
And I think they had him listed as a fifth string defensive back or something like that.
Dang, he was backup to the backups. To the backup. In case something happened to the backup.
Exactly.
Okay. Dang.
Might as well not even suit up.
But okay, so and I don't give a lot of passes. Can I say some of this was kind of not his fault?
A lot of it was not his fault. To me, I felt like it was more so the organization, because they sensed. We'll talk about Saquon Barkley right after the break. Let's go ahead and take a quick break.
Well played, Mike. Good luck.
No problem.
That's all the time.
That was our professional.
I
know. I could be professional. I don't tell everybody to. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, we're gonna go on a break before you mess it up.
Tap into your essence with a Divine Essence candle. Candles that soothe your soul and balance your chakras. Each candle has an affirmation inscribed on each jar to help you stay grounded, create balance and harmony. Use code DE20 for 20% off your first purchase at divineessence.us.
What up, peeps? RG from a United Front. Got a quick question for you. Have you always dreamed about podcasting, but you don't know where to start or what even platform to use? Well, I can answer one of them questions for you from the start. Make StreamYard your first investment in your podcast future. StreamYard's easy to use, and it allows you to go live on multiple platforms at once. So, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you can stream them all at the same time. Show us some love. That's my point. When you open up a StreamYard account, use that link below. That actually gives us some love so we can keep producing the same content, and you can also be using the same high quality technology we use to bring the content to your internet browser. So please and thank you in advance. Go StreamYard, go United Front. Talk to you later.
Lunar Love by Denise, where everything is handmade in small batches. You can reach me at my Etsy website or at my email address and place your order. I'm also known as Lady D. Thank you.
And we are back. Big shout out to all our sponsors. Shout out to Lunar Love. I think I might know the owner. Good person. You might want to meet her sometime.
She's amazing.
Big shout out to StreamYard. We keep giving y'all promotions, make our bill cheaper. Stop playing with us, but we still love you.
Shout out to the shadows in the background.
Yes. Oh, shout out to John. We live in real life. Oh, they see you on camera, so I told them to say what up, though. Yeah, we live in real life, folks.
I love it.
Big shout out to all our sponsors, man. We couldn't do this stuff without you guys. And like I always say, outside of walking to our DMs on Slide, if you choose to actually advertise with us, email us at weareunited@myyahoo.com. We have very competitive rates, and we can put you in an audience that you haven't reached yet, because we talk to a lot of folks all over the world, and they are happy to buy your stuff. You're welcome. Now we got that out the way. Sir, you were mentioning what about football? You had thought that
it was the Giants. I felt like they took a gamble and gambled wrong. You remember they allowed for Saquon Barkley, who was in a race to become the MVP of the NFL. They let him go to the Eagles while they paid Daniel Jones, who they just released or let go to whatever team he wants to go to, but they got to pay him all that money that was promised.
Well, you know what? It could be both things. And I thought about this. Okay. What if they realized that this team was not going to work as constituted, and they was like, look, do you want to stay for the rebuild or you want to go?
So you think they did for Saquon?
Yeah, because I feel like it's easier for the organization to be a bad guy if you already know this quarterback is not that good and you're not going to get good anytime soon.
I wouldn't disagree with you if it wasn't for a rival. They let him go to the Eagles. Like he could have went anywhere else.
He a bum anyway. Send him over there to our rivals. He can't do nothing.
And he's killing he's killing the league now for your competitor. and they competitive, and they hate, the Eagles and Dallas, the Eagles and the Giants, like that division hates each other, and it's beautiful. But for, that's one thing. Like, I would hate for the Lions to trade anybody, which they did. They traded our tight end Hockenson to the Vikings.
What's he done since he left? I'll wait.
Well, he got injured. Kirby Joseph injured him. The Lions, took his knees out. But Hockenson was up and coming. He was a really good tight end.
No, shout out to TJ. I'm just saying, you left the team right when they got good, and have fun.
Well, what did we get for him? I don't know if we traded him or if it just wasn't, the money wasn't there, and then we drafted who did we draft? What's his name?
I think we traded for him, but I don't think the guy we traded for is still here. I think they got him up out of here eventually.
Yeah, you might be right. But point being, the Lions, they gambled correctly.
Right.
As much as I like TJ Hockenson,
Mike. About something you said. So the person you're talking about got traded from the Lions, went to, I think you said the Vikings, and then someone on the Lions injured him.
Yeah, Kirby Joseph.
It was sound like payback. Like, I hate.
Well, the thing with Kirby Joseph is he's starting to become marked as a dirty player because he's tackling these tight ends with his helmet into their knees.
Okay.
Which is legal.
Wow.
We're on tackling kneecaps is legal.
It's legal, but at the same time, like, there's a lot of, I don't like when players call other players dirty, and it's like, okay, it's a couple things you got to figure out here. Is this guy injuring a lot of people? Like, how many people have you injured? And when that number starts to tally up, it's like, okay, you might be dirty because other players aren't doing this. As much as I'm a Kirby Joseph fan, and I'm not saying he's dirty because, maybe he is. I never played football in that capacity. I don't know exactly what is dirty, but when I hear a lot of players saying the same thing, I tend to, kind of flow with that because they're actually out there. And like I said, the track history is showing, like, dang, man, every time you crack somebody low, you injure them. And this is, football is a violent sport as is. I know they changed the rules. Most guys would prefer to get hit in the head than hit low.
Right.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That reminded me of that guy years ago. I think he was on the Lions. I think he got fired because he was for behavior issues. He had a long name. It was like
Ndamukong Suh.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, he actually left. Like, he left. And where did he go? I think he went to
Miami Dolphins, and then he ended up winning a ring with the Rams? Who did he win a ring? No, it was Seattle. He ended up winning a ring with Seattle.
It was Seattle. Okay. I know he was with Tampa Bay for a second. He was with I think he was with the Rams.
Yep. And the Seahawks. And he won his ring with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, Ndamukong Suh, he did some dirty things. I'm pretty sure you've seen.
I remember that.
The stumps.
Yeah. Hey, when you're our bad guy, it's okay.
Yes. I mean, come on, man. We was raised with the bad boys. We're technically that bad compared to the rest of the league, if you ask me. But
true that. But that's we are.
Yeah, we are, exactly.
Who's asking me?
Why do you just say that? We are. So
Boston was just as dirty. They just wasn't.
Absolutely.
I couldn't see my hand.
Okay. Hey, I heard a mention about the Lions won. Well, I heard about that.
Yes, the Lions won last Thursday against the Green Bay Packers. That game was amazing. What I love most about it was back and forth. Well, it wasn't really. It towards the end, it became a back and forth type of game. But early on, but to me, I never felt like the Lions didn't have control of that game.
Right.
Even when Dan Campbell, better known as Dan Gamble, went for a 4th and 2, I believe, on his own 30-yard line. So what happened was the Lions ended up not getting the first down. So they turned the ball over on, close to Green Bay's end zone. Green Bay in turn scored a touchdown, but the Lions came down and, like I said, they eventually won. But a lot of people are questioning Dan Campbell's I won't call it gamble. Decision making. Like, why would you go for it that close to Green Bay's end zone? And if you don't get it, they get it, and 9 times out of 10, they're at least gonna score a field goal.
Right.
Because that's what he is. This is the Dan Campbell experience. Now that I understand what he's about, he's like, look, we ain't got nothing to lose. We're playing with house money. So we might as well go for it.
I didn't even know half the defense that was out there. These guys are off the street. We have 13 players that are injured right now.
And so since you don't have all your skill players that got you here, we have to play lights out all the time. So we have no room for error. So we have to play every snap as if it's the last play.
And you want to keep. And
I respect that.
You want to keep your offense on the field as long as you can. You don't want your defense out there if they still trying to figure out where they're supposed to be and things of that nature because they only been here for less than a week. I mean, it was one guy, I forgot his name. He was getting all kind of tackles.
Right, and just got here, by the way.
And just got here. Like, that's amazing.
Now, I heard that the last 30 seconds, somebody said that the other team just quit playing.
Well,
like there was time on the clock and they just gave
They didn't quit playing. What happened was the Lions ran out. The other team didn't have any more timeouts. So the Lions basically ran the clock all the way down to like
2 seconds.
And then they called the timeout so they can kick the field goal. So it's nothing. If you don't have no timeouts and you
gotta sit there and take
it. Yeah, you gotta sit there and watch the clock wind down.
Okay.
So the Lions pretty much played for that. And there was a exciting play that happened before that. Before they even got to the 2 seconds, they had to get a first down. It was like 4th and 1 or something like that. With I forgot how much time was left on the clock. But if they didn't get this first down, the game was gonna be tied up, and then Green Bay was gonna get the ball, and they could have
in overtime
on field, or it would have went to overtime. But the Lions did not want to get a ball back to Green Bay.
I don't blame them.
Because Jordan Love is good. I will say the quarterback for Green Bay, Jordan Love, he is good.
And they got a talented team. What's crazy is they have so many young receivers. They're going to be good for a long time. And the defense is going to pick up. So this division is going to be scary. You got Green Bay, Chicago. They're 2 years out, I think. Maybe a year out. You got the Vikings, and then you got the Lions. So 4 teams that are really fighting. I think they're all going to be over 500 next year.
Okay.
So when I say that, what I mean is like their record is going to be more wins than losses.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All the teams in there. I mean, we're gonna beat up on each other, but it's gonna be crazy.
And the Lions' last 2 wins were close in score.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you gotta understand, they've played about 3 weeks of football in 2. Because they've been having all these
Thursday night.
They had a Sunday game, a Thursday game, and then another Thursday game. That's a lot of football to play in less than 2 weeks.
And that's why I'm glad. Like they got this Sunday off. Well, they have all the way until next Sunday before they play. So it's a lot of time. Yeah. So hopefully we get a few of those players back. I know we still missing Aiden Hutchinson, who's still out with a broken leg.
Yeah, he ain't coming back, bro.
Yeah, he coming back for the Super Bowl. And then you got
you know what? Yes.
And then you got what's his name? Anzalone, who broke his forearm. So he's out until I think
Rodrigo is out too. I think
Rodrigo. But I think Rodrigo, what did he break? Or did he have a concussion?
I want to say I think it was that forearm because he got hurt and he came back and then he came back for a couple more games. I think he broke that forearm, I believe.
Shoulder or something like that.
Shoulder or forearm, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a high impact game.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we're losing players like every game. But that's the nature of football. Last year, I think we were more blessed with less injuries.
Right.
Less wins too, right?
No, remember we got within the game of the Super Bowl.
Well, we got within the game. I think our record was like 14-2.
Yeah.
I can't recall. I don't really recall. I have to go back and check the stats, but not 14-2. What would it be? It would have been like 14-3 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's 17 games. So yep, you are correct, sir.
But you get a bye week, so maybe I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, it is. So,
ready for that topic?
Yeah, might as well get into the topic. No, we might as well get into the topic.
Yeah.
All right, tonight's topic is when is it time to retire in sports? But we put an asterisk and we'll just say life.
When your bank is right. No.
You know what? That is one thing.
That qualifies. I like that. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike had a list. We were talking on the phone, and Mike had a list of folks that he figured should or should not actually have retired.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the ones that should have retired, but you know,
okay,
things happen. So my first person on the list is Muhammad Ali. I felt like he hung around too long.
Michelle, what else?
Michelle,
what do?
Hey.
Was Muhammad Ali that fight against Larry Holmes? It's a shame that I had to, sing a pop lyric just to get the guy's name.
Hey, at least you got
it. Like Larry Holmes, Flappy and Sick. But anyway, so Larry Holmes had made Muhammad Ali look really bad, made him look pitiful. But he didn't want to do it, so that I'll definitely say that.
Yeah, because he was actually Ali's training partner.
Yeah, and he was begging for the ref to stop the fight, but he basically said, "Do your job, shut up." So that was one. But Muhammad Ali, I felt like I didn't want to see him go out like that.
Right.
We all wanted to see Muhammad Ali go out, on top. Even if he didn't win, just step away after the last round or something like that.
Keep your mental capacity.
Yeah. Last time seeing Roy Jones in the ring was terrible.
Yeah, we mentioned him earlier. That was rough.
Yeah. And like Michelle said, Muhammad Ali was very hard to watch. I think Mike Tyson was around a little bit too long. We talked about that one as well.
Yeah, them last 7 boxing matches should have never happened. I'm a firm believer in that.
Even the ones that he won didn't look like, it wasn't the Mike that we grew up on.
Yeah,
from the youngest champion in the boxing world to what he became. So that was another one. And I got one more that we didn't talk about.
All right, let him cook.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Dude, you're reading I swear to God, you read my mind? Because I felt like once he left the Heat, he should have called it a day.
Yeah, I think you're right, because he went to Phoenix and then he went to Boston. When he went to Boston, it just was, that wasn't Shaq, the Diesel. That was, I don't know what that was, man, but it was so sad to see him go out. I think he tore his ACL.
Oh, that's probably why he doing those icy hot commercials, huh?
Man, he was doing them icy hot commercials in Phoenix. But he definitely he stuck around a little bit too long. Love Shaq though.
That's still a big homie. But
with his other endeavors. But it was sad to see him in Boston, even though he was playing against the Pistons when he injured himself. Right. I hate to see anybody actually go out on the injury, to be real. But and then like Shaq wasn't Shaq, even before the injury, he was. I don't know. I'm just glad he stepped away.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody who you got? RG, Lady D, you got anybody?
I got one. Go for it, Lady.
Well, I was gonna say, Ali.
Okay.
I always thought it was so sad to see him. And I think, I'm not a medical professional, but I think he got the Parkinson's and whatnot from boxing too long.
Right.
And getting his noggin rattled,
Oh, I want
to see him like that.
Indeed, Michelle, thank you.
Oh, yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard, definitely another one. You know what's funny, though? Like what you're saying about, I think it seems like, and I'm not a medical professional or anything like that, but is Parkinson's one of those things that it can happen to you regardless, but the boxing sped it up?
Probably so. Yeah.
I would say that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, after the show, I really do want to read into that, because a lot of people say that, a lot of people say, I don't even want to call them uneducated or anything like that, but you hear
not medically trained. Yeah,
not medically trained. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that, where they said he got Parkinson's from boxing, but I don't see it like that, because Michael J. Fox never boxed.
Right, that's true. Yeah. and he got it young. So
yeah.
I think when you get punched over and over again by some of the most dangerous people for 20 years, whenever was in there coming to the front, like, dude, you don't have anything to guard this.
Right.
Welcome back.
Right. Yeah. Your brain can only slosh around so much. So
he said my grandmother had it. She wasn't a boxer.
Yeah. Right.
Hey,
so it doesn't come from boxing.
We
exacerbated it. You know.
Hey man, we don't know what your grandma was doing. Neither of you. You was a kid.
No.
She probably was out there giving them hands to people.
Grandma alone.
Out there bouncing.
No.
She was bouncing at the bootleg.
We respect your grandma. We
do. We love her. But
we talking about she had them hands. Shoot, no shade.
Okay.
Grandma had them hands.
You don't come correct, she knocking you out.
Right. It's like there's two ways out of here: the elevator or the stairs.
Oh,
you won't like either one.
Right? Yeah.
Not at all. Big
shout out to grandma.
Yeah. What about you, RG? You got any other?
Montana. Montana should have.
I was thinking about Joe Montana.
It didn't look bad, but it didn't look good. And Aaron Rodgers, absolutely, he should have dipped so long ago.
Well, this might be his last hurrah. Talking about Aaron Rodgers, and then
you know what? Somebody kick the tires. Somebody will kick the tires on Aaron Rodgers, like the Raiders. Be careful, because they like misfit toys. So
this is true. Oh, I'll tell you somebody else since you brought the Raiders.
See, I knew it. Grandma was no joke. I told you, Grandma. Hey, man,
ain't no joke.
Right. We know where the violence come from.
Yeah, it's still a firecracker too.
Right.
Since you brought up the Raiders, Jerry Rice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was? When I said Jerry Rice should just hang it up, I don't want to see him on TV no more.
Damn.
You remember that commercial? It was a chicken commercial, and he had a helmet on with a rotating chicken thing on there, and I just thought that was a horrible look. But we're gonna keep it on the football field.
Right.
The Raiders.
Michelle says studies have shown that repetitive head trauma from boxing can increase the risk of Parkinson's. Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
Update.
And she looked it up. Good look.
Yes, because that was a definite question that I had. Definite question that I had. But what did I just say?
Jerry Rice, he had rotating chicken.
Oh man, y'all don't remember that commercial? I think it was, I don't know if it was Popeyes or what, but
Jerry Rice with rotating chicken and roots. I tried to put that deep down in my mind so I never had to think about it again, because I feel like this darkness in history.
Man, that commercial was like set us back some years.
Yeah, dog. I don't want to think about Jerry Rice with chicken. And then he stopped off with Dancing with the Stars. Like, yes, he did. God dang. I seen Jerry Rice doing a robot with a big old afro. I was like, man,
he won that.
He did win it. Yeah, on top of that.
All right. Okay.
You got any more, Mike?
I want to talk about. I felt like. Let me see who else. Who else can I bring up that stayed around too long? Well, they stayed in Detroit too long. And I would say like Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders, but I would have loved to see them get rings somewhere else. Well,
I got one for you, sir. Pacquiao. It's time, bro.
He's still fighting?
It's time. Yes, he is. He's still finding fights. He needs. No, it's time, Pacquiao, homie. It's time, bro.
I know he ran for office. I think he lost, but
he ran for office.
Yeah.
On top of I think he was still fighting then too, but that's not good. Yeah, he should have hung it up. Just like Michelle, one else said. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, we had Magic.
We talked about
Magic.
We talked about
issues. Magic. Yeah,
that's putting it goddamn lightly. Okay, right. Some people get a sore throat. Oh no, he took it way past that. So we played this
he had a little bit more than a sore throat.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like there's a pause there. I just can't figure out where the pause is, but yeah.
That's fine. Just keep moving. Keep the train going.
Got it. We're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep rolling.
All right.
Right on.
I'm trying to think anybody else.
But No, low key though, Magic was tragic though, because I feel like he was on his way out, but I would have liked to have seen him properly get his retirement run. Because I don't think he was long for basketball either way, but to have him just like ripped from the game was like, dang, you know.
Yeah.
Does he own movie
everything
and stuff like that?
Like the Starbucks,
everything. The LA Dodgers, he's part owner of.
I think he's a part owner of the Washington Commanders, the football team.
He letting his money work for him instead of working for the money. That's smart.
Yeah,
that's no Warren Buffett level stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, he had a great plan once he left the game.
Mm-hmm.
Figured out how to market himself.
See, I'm not the only one. Look, she said he wasn't ready to go either. See, I'm saying, see.
You know who was the loudest mouth in the room for Magic to not play no more?
Oh, that loser! Oh, that guy gets my nerves.
Karl Malone. And you learn a lot about that kind of crap because like the loudest person in the room got the most baggage.
And dude, we don't even have enough time to talk about this cat. I'm telling you.
Yeah, maybe that'll be next week's topic.
Okay.
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. No, that'd be giving too much energy.
Thank you, Michelle. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it, Michelle. Thank you. See, that's why we got the best crowd in the world. They say the stuff we thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That guy.
Right.
Yep.
Man.
She said again, he needs to go sit all the way down. Absolutely. I'm gonna put
seats.
I'm starring that one. I'm putting that right next to Aya's birthday because that is indeed quotable.
You know what's crazy? And I didn't like the fact that, and I know we're supposed to forgive and move on and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But when him and Isaiah Thomas had to sit down, I was just like, dog, this dude cost you like almost your vision. He elbowed the mess out of him.
But see, okay, that's the one redeemable thing he's ever done in life, right? He was like, dude, I meant to hit you. I didn't mean to do all that. And he said, I felt bad about it. And I really felt like he wasn't making that up. Because that made me like highly dislike instead of hate. Because he had already split Magic. He already threw Magic out the league and then split Isaiah's head open. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This guy is just way past the villain meter for me. So
this is true. This is true.
So that makes him a bit redeemable. You know what I mean? That he was able to at least tell that man to his face he was sorry. That says a lot about him.
It does, but it's still like, you know how you want your villain to stay a villain?
He's still a villain. Don't get me wrong. But for that one moment in time, he was redeemable. So.
Yeah, okay. No, I mean, yeah. On the level of other things that he's done, he's still a villain.
Yeah, that's just one less coal where he's going. I didn't say it.
Oh, petty. We got any petty bills?
I have a petty bill. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You got a petty
I had
bill.
one.
Let's get
Yeah. Right. Petty
I don't
bill,
have
go.
one.
Okay.
I don't have one either. I think we've done enough.
Oh, yeah. There's been plenty petty throughout the show today.
Indeed.
Yes.
So when you buy a gift for someone, okay, it may be a Christmas gift because Christmas is coming up, but you're grappling with the fact that you want to keep it for yourself.
Oh.
That could be petty. I'm like, I want to keep this. Should I? Maybe I'll buy them something else.
Well,
it's hard.
The beautiful part is if the person doesn't know they're getting it, they'll never know if you keep it.
That's
the more you know.
See, that's why I'm with this bunch. Okay.
They only get mad if you told them you were going to buy it for them, but if they don't know.
Yeah,
they have nothing to miss.
That's
and you know what's messed up too? If you already wrapped it, now you got to unwrap it and give it to yourself. That would be kind of petty.
The funny part is they're like, "Oh, that's nice. Where'd you get that from?"
Yeah. There's more paper on the roll. You can wrap something else.
That's nice. I'm gonna get me one of those next year. Like,
right, exactly.
You almost had one this year. Sorry.
Right, almost. Liked it a little too much.
Couple years later, you like, Remember that those shoes you wanted that you said was nice on my feet? They was yours. You're welcome. My fault.
Right.
I like them too.
Right. A little too much to give to you.
Not enough to buy 2 pairs, but 1 pair for me, perfect.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
That's the messed up thing.
Exactly.
It happens. It happens. I think we all did that once. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Only once? Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna stick with
that's why we just gonna keep it at one. We gonna keep it at one, you know. I mean, yeah. Even like when you know what? I don't really have a petty bill, but I'm just gonna say it. What about when you take some liquor over somebody's house, right? And they don't even drink it or nothing. Am I wrong to take my liquor back home? Because I like
they
it.
Could be saving it. They could be saving it.
This is true.
This is when you're not there, so they don't have to share.
Yeah. Can I bring it back to next time we drink?
Oh, okay. How about this?
It's not a gift. Then you didn't buy for them.
I wanted for us all to partake in. But let's say you bring it, and you are ready. Wait, I was about to make Michelle. I was about to make up a better scenario. So
let's hear it.
You bring your liquor, right? You see, they got. Let's say they have a whole bunch of. I like Don Julio. Let's say they had a whole bunch of Don Julios on the table. Some of them ain't even been opened yet.
Okay.
All right. Do I have to technically bring mine out the bag, or can I just take it back to the car?
It's like y'all told me. If nobody knew that you brought it,
yeah.
I just learned that from y'all 3 minutes ago. It's your business.
But I look bad because I didn't bring the. Go ahead.
No, sir. You are the unsung hero. There's a bunch of Don Julio. It is 1:30 in the morning. You're never gonna make it to the liquor store. Guess who has a mysterious bag of Don Julio? This guy. You can be the hero. It all depends on how you frame it.
That's true. Or unless I leave at 1:30, then it doesn't matter.
And then drink it yourself, then you back
and take it.
Right,
But you know what? People bring, like I always tell people whenever we have little get together, bring what you drink, right? So that if you do leave it, it'll always be here for you because I don't drink a lot of stuff that other people drink.
Nice. You
like
bring your own supply.
Like I don't drink Crown Royal. I don't drink like a lot of people drink Jack Daniels. I got so much Jack Daniels here because it's what they drink. But if they ever come back over, I always got what they want. They don't always have to bring some liquor.
All right.
That's okay.
You're building a
That's
community
fine,
bar.
Mike. I drink Jack, so I'm going to invite myself over and leave with a bottle. Thanks, buddy.
Right.
You're welcome.
I'm going to invite myself over and just drink what you got.
I mean, they didn't know.
Right.
Hey, right. But I try not to come empty-handed.
Yeah, and also depends on the house you're at, too.
It does.
I'll bring an empty red cup. How's that? And
yes.
Fill
her up.
Lady D, now you know when you came over here, it was enough to fill your red cup up.
I didn't come empty-handed when
No, you did.
I brought a cup. Fill her up, buddy.
A cup with ice. No, it's all good.
They bring like the forks and the spoons, and they might bring that one little small bag of chips.
Yeah,
but it'd be like prime rib though. Yeah, everybody got one of those. So that's my 1 penny.
Right. Yeah.
Unless you can't cook, then you bring all the silverware.
You can bring the pop, the ice,
the paper plates.
The paper plates, napkins. Yeah. You can bring that stuff.
Leave that potato salad with the raisins at home. Nobody want that.
Nobody want that. We liked you up until this point, man. Take that, put that back in the car for somebody get hurt.
Lie. I remember we had a potluck at work. This is at Deering. And I signed up to bring something. Man, I ran to the grocery store real quick and got some macaroni salad.
Yes,
that's already in the budget.
Yeah, already ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dang, do I get it in mayonnaise or mustard? Let's get the mustard. So we got 2 of those and brought those in. And I go to my cousin's house. My brother is going back home.
You see?
That's what I was saying. It ain't over. That ain't petty then. But like if I go over, if it's somebody's house who I never been, I mean, you know what I'm saying, like they invited me over for the first time or whatever, and we going, I'll leave a bottle. But if it's like my homies, and I already know like this bottle just gonna be sitting here waiting on me when I come back. Well, it depends. If it's RG, it's not gonna be there when I come back.
Not gonna be there.
It's not gonna be there. So you just, you know, I just leave it there.
Now I'm gonna leave it there, guy. Pause. That sounded horrible as I say that it's out loud. But no, I'll leave the drink at the person's house because most likely we probably open it. So how I look like taking? I'm already drinking. Then I'm gonna take an open bottle back home with me. So no, I don't want to go to jail. So
I don't want to go to jail. So we'll talk about it after the show.
I want to finish hearing about the macaroni salad purchase. So.
Hey, I don't even know if people ate it, but it wasn't bad.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So you rushed out and got that.
Yeah. I just remember I was like, oh shit, we got a potluck, and I was supposed to bring something. Somebody else could have made the macaroni salad, but you know, I bought one, and I knew that I could eat that for sure. Okay. I don't know what this other person's macaroni salad tastes like.
Right. Let's talk about the unspoken thing about work potlucks. Don't we be like, who made that?
Yes,
but the thing about it is, you gotta find your coworker that you know y'all tight and be like, and you ask them, who made that? Who made that? And then like, you know, do they wash their hands when they leave the bathroom?
Do they wash their hands? Yeah.
Okay, this is a true story. We had this lady. I'm not gonna mention her name, and we had a potluck, but she always talked about her animals and how she would kiss on her animals and everything.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, LM.
Yeah. And it was like, and then she made this beautiful banana cream pie. And I swear to God, it might have been SARS because no one got near that pie within a square mile. And you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but when you tell me you kiss your dog on the lips, everybody, no matter race, color, creed, no one was touching that ever in life.
It's almost like you just knew that this person like would mix the pie and stuff, and it'd be like, oh, here you go, taste a little bit. Yeah,
the little tasting spoon just with Scruffy all this licking on the spoon. Nah, son, ain't nobody playing with y'all. Ain't nobody playing with y'all.
And then, you know, like, you try to do some things to like not hurt people. This is the old Mike. I haven't done this.
No. I felt the same way because I really rock with that person. But that moment in time, oh no, we were not in lockstep.
No, but you don't know the patience of it though. I would put some on my plate and then just put a napkin over it, put that bad boy upside down and throw it in the car.
Right. But I'm thinking an empty plate that has nothing to do with the food I'm actually gonna eat. Put the pie on that and then throw that away at somebody else.
No one touched that pie. It was still with the plastic top on. No.
No.
Now, what's scary about it though is that when they come around and they be like, "Oh, did you like it?" You like, "Yeah." They be like, "You ain't even touch it." You're like, "I haven't
gotta get rid of the evidence quickly."
Yeah,
it's called cut and dump, Mike. Cut and dump.
Cut and dump.
Cut it. They see you. You gotta go.
Gotta go.
I eat my dessert first.
Let's continue. Yes. We got to continue this conversation because that's hilarious. Like we're gonna talk about office potluck etiquette in the black community.
Hey, it is what it is.
Man, it's a lot of stuff that don't look good, and there's a lot of stuff that do look good, but you know that can be deceiving as well because once
you gotta know the source
who made it.
Gotta know the source.
Like it's not about how it looks. It's who made it.
Indeed.
At the end of the day, it's you that's gonna be in the restroom.
Exactly. Yes. Paying for
using them sick days you've been saving for the end of the year.
You're like, you did that to yourself. You know she made
and that's
that.
what your partner gonna say. Your coworker gonna be like, I told you.
I told you.
Get none of that.
Now you working on Black Friday because something you ate in July. See, that's what you get. That's what you get.
It don't go down like that. You don't know.
Don't play.
Nope. All right, y'all.
We got Mike-isms.
Yeah, I got a Mike-ism.
Yeah, I got two.
I just got one.
How about you, lady? Mike-ism tonight with us?
No, not tonight.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah.
What's going on, peeps? This. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's so nice. We had to do it twice.
That's right.
There you go.
The extended copy. So I'm RG, disciple of one Mike, the greatest poet of all time. Quote me on that. Google him. You'll see him.
That's what's up.
We are reading from the Book of Kendrick Lamar, chapter G and X. That's a really deep chapter. And then a couple more verses from Squabble Up.
Okay.
All right. So life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you respond to it. I will say it one more time for the people in Atlanta. This is for you. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you respond to it until you take Kirk Cousins and he takes you out the playoffs, because it's going to happen. Sorry, Atlanta. It's going to happen. They may be one game out of first place, but they about to be 2 more games out the playoffs. So
that sounds about right.
Yeah, it does. All right. So now that everybody in Atlanta's going to put that hate mail in there, let's read the next one. Life is like riding a bike. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I say it one more time for our friends in Twitch. Life is like riding a bike. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Just like the Jets are going to move on from Aaron Rodgers.
They are. They have to.
What you got, sir?
What's up, everybody? Y'all know the saying, we taking this thing to infinity and behind. We say behind because we celebrating every moment it takes for us to be where we at. I changed it up a little bit. But anyway, today's Mikeism. I must start by saying pause.
You started out with pause?
Yeah, I got to start this one with pause.
Holy smokes.
Friends. Oh, this is continuing with my friends thing that we did last week. So this week,
Got it.
Okay. Pause. Friends are like condoms. They protect you when things get hard. Oh, man. One more time. Friends are like condoms. They protect you when things get hard. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. I don't know if that's a compliment or a harassment case. I don't know which one, but it sounded awesome.
I said pause before, so that it's like the thing that Penny does before our show.
I didn't know what the pause was for, but now I do.
Get you out of jam.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Things get hard.
Yeah, big pause. Indeed, big pause.
Right.
I feel like I need something in my cup after that. Shoot.
I mean, when you really break it down, it makes sense, though.
It does. Only you can make that make sense.
Yep, that's why he's the greatest poet of all time.
There is a Mikeism. That's
right.
Like RG says, you take what's the saying? If you got a bird in the hand and
if the saying is a bird in the hand beats two in the bush, Mike will say those two birds beat a hand, and then George Bush was after him. He'd say something like that. But I understand what he's saying, though.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yes,
like that.
He is so poetic. He makes poetry out of his poetry, son.
Man,
peace.
That's right.
Snaps.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here all week. Yeah. Lady D, tell the people how they can find you.
Now that's the segue.
You can find me on Instagram at Lady D4440. Again, Instagram Lady D4440. We can find information about herbs and herbal products. I have some fire cider ready. And here's a quote for you all. Happiness is different from pleasure. Happiness has something to do with struggling and enduring and accomplishing. And that's by George A. Sheenan.
Sweet. Magna cum laude in the building. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Yeah. The education over here. Mr. Mike, tell them how they can find you, sir.
What's up, y'all? You can follow and find me on Instagram. I am _1 Mike. I'm also on Facebook. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. People that always ask me to make sure that I send them information on how to watch the shows and the other shows that's on this network. We appreciate you. We thank you. And keep spreading the word.
Good look. Hey, I'm RG, proud co-host of this fine show we call The Ops. It is always 10% Sports Night Live, so you're the people we're talking to. If you want to catch up with me, I am under Instagram under Our Games. All we ask is one simple thing. If you walk into our DMs, please don't slide. We will slide. We are all older and we have no patience. So other than that, we love you guys. If you want to, if you so choose to, if you want to advertise us, you can always go to our website. We Are United. I forgot the rest of that, my bad. But you actually just email it. weareunited@myyahoo.com. We have very competitive rates. We can get you into a brand new audience and they will bring you sales. Guaranteed. Ting. Also, if you so choose, please donate to our cause. You can go to Our Games at PayPal. You can donate to the show. Everything you donate to us, we put into this business to make it the best thing you've seen, and always trying to improve it. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Keep it succinct.
Let's go.
So, anybody else? Guys?
No, I think that was it. Yeah, we about to go home now.
Peace, love, and soul.
And soul. Yeah. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Bye.